guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be finally giving you guys this Reese's 1 month update. Currently, it is April 11th, and Reese turned 1 month on April 1st. He was born March 1st, so April 1st, so right now he's almost 6 weeks old, I think, 7 weeks old. He is almost 6 weeks old. This is kind of a little bit of a late 1 month update, but I'm doing it, so here we are. Since I am going to be doing monthly updates, I'm just going to ignore the last week or so of what's been happening with him, and I'm just going to do only the first month of his life, obviously, because a 1 month update. Starting from when we had him, taking him home from the hospital, all the way up until April 1st. So Reese was born March 1st, and he was 8 pounds 3 ounces when he was born. And at his 4-day checkup or so, he was around 7 pounds something ounces. I can't remember exactly what it was. But when we had his 2-week appointment, he was back at his birth weight, which they said was what they would hope for. He was 8 pounds 2.9 ounces, so he was barely under. He was pretty much exactly what he was at birth. Pretty much the first 2 weeks of his life, all he did was sleep, sleep, and sleep. He was always tired and always hungry. But he was such a good baby. He's never fussy. He's never like whiny unless he's hungry or he's like super overly tired. Those are only the 2 times that I think he's ever fussy. So we've kind of learned his cries a little bit. Sometimes we know when he's really tired or when he's hungry. He might cry right now because I scared him. He still gets those newborn startles, and he still sleeps with like his legs up. Like when he's laying down or when he's sleeping, he still is like in that fetal like curled up position, which I heard that at 1 month they start to like stretch out, but he still does that, so I don't know, I'm sure it's normal. After he was born, we stayed at the hospital an extra day because of procedures and shots and just to check up on me and all that stuff. So we stayed at the hospital an extra day. Everything was good. He passed his hearing test, he passed his vision test, all that was good. We spent some time in the hospital. It was really fun. It was really nice. My hospital was amazing. I loved them. And then finally on our way home, he got into his car seat for the very first time, and that was adorable. He was really tiny in it. It was super funny, and I had to hold his head up pretty much the whole time because he was just too tiny, which is really surprising because he was 8 pounds, so you would think that's a heavy baby, like a bigger baby. But since he's so long, it just kind of doesn't, you can't really see it that well. He's just super, like, lanky, I guess. He's really tall. I didn't think he was going to fit into newborn clothes because newborn clothes are usually, like, around 5 to 7 pounds, I would say. That's a lot of the newborn clothes that my clothes say. But surprisingly, that's all he still fits, like, now. 0 to 3 months are usually really big on him. And it also depends on the brand, because a lot of brands, he will fit into 3-month clothes and they fit perfect. And then some clothes, there's 6 months clothes and they fit pretty well. But for the most part, most the nice fitted stuff that's not super loose or like in the shoulders or the neck area are still newborn. This boy scratches himself like no other. I know all babies do, but he also has the like fastest growing nails like his dad. Rusty will cut his nails probably once a week and they're already like past his fingertips. It's insane. And he definitely got that. He has the fastest growing fingernails that I think a baby's ever had, and he scratches himself all the time, and I cut his nails as often as I can, and I even put gloves on him, but they fall off and he still scratches his face. Right now he has gloves on, and he's usually pretty good at keeping them on. Mostly at nighttime now we put socks on his hands, but I don't like doing that during the day because it's very restricting on his hands, and I don't want him to like not get used to having fingers. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm probably overthinking it, and that probably won't happen, but it just makes me sane. So one thing that he did at 4 days old was when he was sleeping, I saw it on the baby camera, he turned to his side. And I know that most babies will do that, but I was thinking at 4 days old, that's super early to be, like, being able to flip yourself over, but I was thinking, oh, okay, I'll just watch him. And I was just doing something for a little bit, and I looked back at the camera, and he's on his stomach. He had flipped all the way from his back to his stomach at 4 days old. is that normal? Because apparently that's not normal, because everybody I told, they're like, wow, he's very strong if he can do that. I flipped him back over and he luckily has not flipped on his stomach again, because I know that he can't sleep like that. So when Reese first came home, they told me to feed him every 2 hours on the hour, like every 2 hours exactly. For a little bit, Reese wasn't feeding very well, like he wasn't latching very well. I know it's very common for newborns for them to go through that, but it was pretty hard on me mentally, and I was so close to giving up on breastfeeding, but I didn't. And now I am 1 month and 2 weeks solely breastfeeding, and I don't plan on stopping soon. So I'm very proud of myself and Reese for us getting through it together. Another thing about Reese is that he's an extremely alert and expressive baby. He's been smiling since like a week old, and I know people are gonna say, oh, he's not smiling, he's just gassy. Like, no, this kid is legit smiling. It's so often that it's like it can't be gas, there's no freaking way, because he's just so smiley all the freaking time, and it's so cute. I love it. It's just, he's such a happy baby. I'm very, very blessed, thankfully, to have such a happy and good baby, because I know a lot of other moms have it rough trying to balance being a new mom and still being young, and just trying to learn how to be a mom in the first month especially. If he was more of a fussy baby and just wouldn't sleep and would cry all the time, I don't think my mental state would be very good right now. I'm also very thankful that I have so much help at home to help me with him, even though literally he doesn't need any help. He's just such a good baby. People just want to watch him. This is more so going into the 2 month, but he was doing it beforehand too. He's really good at mimicking your faces. If you tell him to stick his tongue out, he will stick his tongue out. If you show him and to say go, he'll copy you. Something that we found out very early is that he loves music, and it's probably because me and Rusty listen to music all the time when I was pregnant, so he's so used to it. Sometimes when he is being fussy, we'll just sit with him and we'll listen to music, and he just zones out, and he's so like, just so zoned out. It's so adorable. Especially if I need to like clean the room and he's just wants to be held, because he loves being held too. That's another thing, is that he'll be fussy if he wants to be held. Are you waking up, buddy? No. Yeah? He's also talking a lot. I say talking. Obviously he's not talking, but he like coos and he babbles a lot. Yeah? See, he's like, yeah, I do. You want to come join the video? Yeah? Okay. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. I have lip gloss on. I can't kiss you. I'll get your hair all sticky if I kiss you with lip gloss on. So, like I was saying, he loves music. He's just super zoned out by it all the time. What is that face, buddy? And here's his gloves. See, I put your gloves on, right? So you don't scratch your little face. Want your pinky? Are you trying to poop? When he was a few days old, he got to meet his grandmas and grandpas and great-grandmas and great-grandpas. And that was super fun. They all loved him. He loved them. He's like super good around them. He just loves people. He hasn't gone on his first outing yet, at least in this first month of life. He didn't go out at all. He still hasn't gone out as of now. So hopefully in the 2-month update we can update you on that, because I think Rusty and I have a trip planned for all 3 of us to go. And we're just gonna go have a little picnic at this arboretum place. That'll be fun, huh, buddy? Another thing that he loves is cartoons, specifically Adventure Time. He is mesmerized by it. I think it's all the colors and sounds and movements. I know he can't really see it, but I'm sure he's very mesmerized by all those colors on the screen. But he loves it. As soon as we put it on, he's just like... And we usually only put it on when we're doing stuff that we need to get done, and like I said, he wants to be held. I know some of you may say like, oh, why don't you hold him in a baby carrier? He is actually, for the baby carrier that I have, he's too tiny in it for now. So I might get a different one, because I don't know when he'll fit that. I do definitely want a baby wear, and I don't really know how to do the slings. So I have the ones that he sits in, and unfortunately that one right now is just too big on him. So we'll have to wait on that. So Rusty likes to do this thing with him where he shoots him like a gun, and I will show you guys what that looks like right here. Yeah, he likes to shoot him like a gun. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I can't really think of any other updates for him besides that he was just super sleepy. He's a happy baby. If you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want to see more of me, Reese, and our little family, then hit that subscribe button. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because that will help me out a lot. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you, bye! Mwah!